Have you ever wondered what it looks like to work through a case of intra-household conflict? The truth is that it should look pretty boring. In this video, I'll share a few clips from 3 different cases that involved intra-household conflict. 2 of them are dog-dog and 1 is dog-cat. In all 3 sets of videos, the family is working on the game Engage-Disengage. In some cases, we've started this game outside and worked up to working inside, which can be a lot harder because the spaces are smaller and there are more resources. Resources, tight spaces, and events involving high arousal are all common catalysts for intra-household conflict. I do a lot of my work virtually, so as you can see, all 3 of these setups were done over Zoom. In some cases, we've involved more than 1 camera so that I can see the pets even if they're at a good distance from one another. And we use headphones so that everyone can hear one another even if we're at a greater distance. In some instances, the dogs may be simply existing together. In others, like in this case, we may have one of the dogs doing something more exciting or more arousing, like moving around or getting food or doing an enrichment activity or even approaching one of the other dogs. We may have no other pets in the room at first, and we may work up to having more pets in the room or children or other distractions. We may work up to using other resources or working in smaller spaces. Management can include things like leashes, baby gates, and X-pens. Muzzles are also a great safety tool, but shouldn't be used to put the dog in a situation that they're not ready to handle. Engage-Disengage is just one of the activities that I use in intra-household conflict cases, but it's definitely a big one. This game works to change emotional associations, teach alternative behaviors, in this case the art of disengagement and moving away, and it turns the stimuli into a cue that the dog is processing in their thinking brain instead of a trigger that they're processing in their limbic system. It's really important that in these setups, all of the pets involved are in a good thinking brain. We want everyone to feel safe and comfortable and to be able to move away if they need more space. And while each of these setups might look very similar, they're highly individualized to the pets involved in the case. We slowly introduce new challenges as the pet is ready, and we make it easier for each pet if they're struggling. The goal is to stay under a therapeutic